Hi there, this is David, and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. Today we're inside of the old schoolhouse, and, yeah, it's acting all weird, so let's get exploring. The old schoolhouse was completely normal yesterday. What happened? The currents of wind here feel strange somehow, a lot like they did in Longingren Castle, actually. Indeed, I can sense a welling up of spiritual energy, too. Longingren was that castle that you guys got trapped in when you visited Legram, right? It was, though this doesn't seem quite the same as the phenomenon that we encountered there. I'm scared there aren't going to be any ghosts jumping out at us, are there? Something's different in here, too. In the elevator hall? Might as well go take a look. Oh, wow, look at that. Yeah, last time we looked at the elevator, they said that it only goes down to the 6th floor and they couldn't go any further. But, I guess something's changed. It's magic! Why not? Look, the elevator's glowing with the same light, almost like it's trying to guide us. There's something different about the console, too. Yeah. So there is a 7th floor. I just knew that a 6th floor couldn't possibly be the last. My guess is that the 7th floor holds the key to answering all the questions we have about this place. Well, shall we see what lies beyond? Right, time to find out what dark terrors await us down here. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's all those gears. You know, the only other time that we ever saw gears in this game was, whenever it was like during the loading screens. So I guess there's some sort of gear time theme with the game, but there weren't any time gears or clocks or really ever discussed or even used in the game up until this point, except in the loading screen, which is just kind of odd. It's just unusual. You would think that there would be more of a clock or time or gear theme going out throughout the game. What's Celine doing down here?
What is this?
Glowing cogs? We've seen some strange stuff in this schoolhouse since we started coming here, but I think this takes the cake.
Confirming release of the 6th lock. Potential awakener detected. The time has come. Commencing the 2nd trial.
This looks the same as the red door we found on the 4th floor, but...
It seems like there's an even bigger surprise behind this one.
I'm very curious about this 6th lock and 2nd trial business. Do you think the locks refer to each of the floors we've cleared so far?
What's a potential awakener? Is it talking about one of us?
I can scarcely venture a guess. But what seems certain is that we're here tonight because we were meant to be here.
Yeah.
Ring? Huh, are you okay? It's the mark on your chest, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But how do you...
Call it intuition. I think it should already be quite apparent, but we're headed somewhere no living eyes have seen. Are you sure you're all prepared? Emma?
Well, well. You certainly seem to be in the know about all of this.
And how long has Celine been here?
Meow.
Back at the start of the year, I know we all had our doubts. We've made it this far because we've accepted each other for who we are. And I think being part of Class 7 is a big part of that. Even if the world were to stand against us, we'd have each other. The challenges we face together.
Rain. Couldn't have said it better myself.
On my first day with Class 7, I was sitting in a room full of strangers. Now I know I'm standing among friends.
That's Laura, cutting right to the heart of it.
Yeah, I don't ever recall accepting him.
He's such a bitch.
I could say the same about you!
Some things never change, do they?
Honestly, if they ever stop bickering, I'd probably miss it. It's just one of those things that makes us what we are.
Aw, you guys have a good thing going. Wish I was a part of it.
Nobody likes you, Milliam. Leave.
You said it, Short Stack. Don't know that there's much of a place for a slackadaisical second year either.
What kind of talk is that? You two belong here just as much as the rest of us. And I think you'll have to agree, Emma. Class 7 is the best there is.
Well said. I may not always show much in the way of class spirit, but I'm confident Class 7 is the finest Erebonia has to offer.
Then what are we waiting for? No one might ever know what we do here tonight. We're not doing this to prove to others how great we are. We're doing it to prove it to ourselves. To face down our fear, conquer it, and earn the answers we deserve.
Reen. All right. I won't try to dissuade you. Let's go earn our chance to leave our mark on this academy.
Yeah!
Nice music. I like it. I approve. Oh, cool. And it's final dungeon time. This place looks hoss, though. Realm of the Great Shadow. I have not... I don't know where hoss came from. I haven't used that term since, like, the 90s? Oh, God. Oh, more of these cogs. Reminds me of that town in, what was it, that 3DS game by Square. Bravely Default. Yeah, that desert town with the huge clock in it.
Whoa.
I'd expected to see something that defied explanation. But this is beyond imagination.
Still, this trial is ours to overcome. And overcome it we shall.
Yeah, you're right. So, how about it, Reen? Any words of wisdom from our fearless leader?
Huh? What do you want me to say?
Whatever you want, I guess.
Gotta have a little pep talk before we begin the mission.
Yep. Just think of it as another of our old schoolhouse adventures.
Let's do this, boss man.
Just don't say anything you might regret later.
You guys aren't making this any easier. Alright, Class 7. Our mission is to explore the 7th floor of the old schoolhouse and find a way to return the building to normal. Are you ready to give this everything you've got?
Oh, cool. Awesome. And honestly, it really doesn't matter who you choose to bring with you because I'm going to change my party around anyway for cooking purposes. So, yeah. How anticlimactic is that? Okay, well, I went ahead and did all my cooking that I needed to get done, so let me just show you right here. You have everything cooked, all the recipes are all there. I showed you how to get all the recipes. As far as cooking all the different foods for each recipe, that's a little bit more complex, but it's still really easy. So I'll just use this recipe as an example. If you want to cook the really high one, the first one on the list, the ultimate hot pot, you want to look for the people who have smiley faces like Reen and Crow and Gaius. And then one of those three will end up getting the crown. In this case, it was Reen. He got the crown and he could, make that food. For the next one, the filling hot pot, you want to look for people who have just a regular smiley face, and that would be Machias in this case, and also probably Gaius and Crow would be able to make that as well. For the third one down, the enigmatic hot pot, you're going to look for people who have a sad face, like this, yeah. And then, as far as the hurricane hot pot down there, People with the smiley face like Machias can make it. Sometimes people with the green face can make it as well, but honestly, you never have to cook with anybody with the green face. As long as you cook with somebody who has the smiley faces and people who have the frowny faces, that's really all you need, and you'll be able to make all 4 recipes, because the other recipes will just kind of incidentally happen. It's really getting the lowest and the highest recipe that is the hardest to do. So anyway, with all that being said, let's get on out of here. Yeah, I don't want to explore this place, I'm scared. Screw this place. I have other crap to do. And in fact, I do have other crap to do, namely talking to this guy, where we can offer peculiar dishes. And I've offered most of them off-screen, but I want to just go ahead and offer the last 2 on-screen. Oh, okay, great. Okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah, he certainly did. Okay. Oh, great. Ooh, we get the Yukai gem. Hey, hey. Yeah, awesome. Well, thanks. I'll have to check that one out. Yeah, great. Okay, so very cool. Let's go ahead and check out that quartz right here, the Yukai gem, way down here. Oh, okay. Wow, 30 strength. That's really nice. Huh. I wonder why I can't equip it, though. That's kind of strange. Anyway, let's move on. The next place that we have to go to is the Academy front gate, because whereas he wants the peculiar dishes, the maid Lot over here wants the really good dishes. So we gotta talk to her, the unique dishes. And what does she have to say? My cooking has improved by leaps and bounds thanks to your efforts. Some of the upper class students were even asking for seconds once they finished. The shock look on their faces when I told them that I was the one who made it filled me with such twisted satisfaction. I feel the same. I'm glad I could help you make that moment happen, even if my involvement was pretty minimal. Don't be so modest. This was all thanks to you, Rean. Really. Thank you for taking the time to bring me so many different unique dishes. And for that, I want you to have this, the Seraph Gem. Hey, hey, awesome. Well, great. Okay. Sweet. Let's check that one out. Hopefully I can equip it. I don't know what was going on with the other one. Yeah, there it is. Awesome. Okay, wow. Huh. That would be pretty good for Elliot, actually. I'm going to have to go through and change up all these different equips and everything anyway. I just kind of threw some crap on there, but as far as like, the final boss and everything, I'm going to go through and really kind of, figure it out and do a pretty good setup for that. So we're still not done talking to people. Now we need to... Oh, you know what? While we're here, actually, there's somebody in the lower dorm that we can talk to. Beryl, he's the leader of the Occult Club. And now that we have all 14 Red Moon Roses, we can hand them on over to her. Is that Red Moon Rose? You know these books. Of course, it's a sweeping novel about legendary creatures known as vampires, published by the chapter. Though for reasons unknown, right as the book was completed, printing came to an untimely halt, making complete collections rather rare. As with any collectible, a small number of enthusiasts sought to attain the full run of the book's printing. Alas, every last person who completed their collection met their end, and in ways far too gruesome to even speak of. You can't be serious. It's nothing more than a rumor. Perhaps you'll be perfectly safe as you continue collecting, or perhaps not. This certainly doesn't sound like your run-of-the-mill novel, that's for sure. Doesn't bug me. Not even in my darkest dreams did I imagine you would run up collecting the entire run. Some of my fellow fans might even kill to be in your shoes. Yeah, she's not even hiding how much she wants these. Maybe I should hand them over. Do you want them? Oh, I never expected that you would offer. Did my story chill you so much that even the sight of them gives you shivers? No, that's not it. I just thought that they should belong to somebody who actually wanted them. Thank you. It would be my pleasure to take them off your hands. Okay, awesome. It would be hardly fair to accept something so precious without offering you anything in return. I know, perhaps this will suffice. Here you are. Hey, and we get a Zemurian ore. Oh, cool. Okay. I'm unable to do anything with it, so I'll offer it to you. Thanks. I suppose we should be leaving then. Yeah, I suppose so. So we've done that. Now we can go back to the main building, second floor. As far as those Red Moon Rose books are concerned, I'm going to have bonus episodes of them. I'm going to do split them up into groups of 5 pretty much because they're long books. What's the cause of all the ruckus outside? More specifically, what are you doing here this time of night? Did the sugary scent not tip you off? I'm in the middle of cooking up some delicious treats for tomorrow. Even the most sheepish of darlings would be head over heels in love with me the moment that they touched their lips. No man alive could resist my feminine wiles while they had a taste of Margarita's love sweets. I guess she either doesn't know or doesn't care about what's happening in the old schoolhouse. Well, they do say that love is blind. They're just off somehow. They're delicious as is, but I feel as if I need a special twist, one incredible idea to make them even more delectable. Perhaps looking at a variety of recipes will help me realize just what they need. Oh my! Would you mind showing me that recipe book of yours? You mean this? Yes, I do! What? Incredible! I've never seen a recipe book this full. Are you okay? I'm better than okay. I figured it out. I know what my treats are missing. All I need to do is take these ideas, mix them all up with my overflowing libido, and throw it into the cooking pot. Ew, that's kind of disgusting. I have finally done it! My latest and greatest confectionery achievement is here. They're enticingly sweet, but cut by a slap of bitterness. It took some work, but I've finally done it. My miracle love sweets are now complete. The smell. This could be a bioweapon. Well, I'm happy that you were able to finish them at least. And it's all thanks to Rean and his recipe book. I'd offer you a little taste as thanks, but there aren't many and I have potential husbands to woo. You'll just have to be patient, wait until next time. I feel like I've been handing a stay of execution. How about this instead? Well, it pales in comparison to my wonderful treats. It might suffice. And we get the maggiest master quartz. Where'd you even get something like this? My father gave it to me when I returned home for the summer. He saw it when he was out antique shopping and snapped it up without a second thought. It's quite the enigma, apparently. No one even knows where it was made. That's pretty fascinating. Regardless of its origins, this master quartz holds a great deal of power. It could be very useful to us. In that case, we should take her up on her offer. Oh, well, thank you, Margarita. That's very nice of you. So let's check that one out as well. And I also went ahead and I gave Raven back to Rean because it really is the best master quartz, and you know, if it's maxed out, it's maxed out. I'm not really too concerned about it. So this is actually pretty decent. It multiplies your art damage as your HP drops. That could come in pretty handy. The next place that we need to go to is the engineering building. Also, the Student Union building sells new weapons and new armor, so you're going to want to go there and buy your ultimate weapons. Hold on a second. Is that a chunk of Zemurian ore you've got there? Is that what this thing's called? Oh man, it really is. That stone's basically a super hard metal from a long time ago. I'd be able to modify your weapons into something insanely strong with one of them. As in, think of the strongest weapon you've ever used and then think stronger. Really? Even one weapon that strong would be incredibly helpful, but you said that it was an ancient metal. Are you sure that you can use it? No sweat. This is one famous orbital scientist figured out how to refine them not too long ago. I've read everything that he's published on the subject, so I should be golden. If you've got the materials, I've got the equipment to make the magic happen. Even if you only have fragments, I can put them to use once you collect enough. You're quite the engineer. I'm sure they'd be invaluable in exploring the old schoolhouse. We'll go through the usual customization process once you're all ready. Just think carefully before you commit. You're not going to find stones like these every day. We will. We're counting on you to make these weapons great. Oh, awesome. So let's go ahead and customize our weapon. So here we can make a Zemurian ore with 3 Zemurian ore shards. So I have some Zemurian ore shards, so I can go ahead and make that. So now I have 2 Zemurian ores. And first things first, I want to make one for Rean. And then the other person that I'm going to make it for, I think I'm going to make him for... ooh, hey, got a trophy for it. Awesome. I want to say I want to make it for Fee, 590. But, this one would be pretty nice, too, for Laura. It's really up to you who you want to make them for. But I think I'm going to go with... I'm going to go with Laura. Yeah, there we go. Oh, well, let me get some Mira. Hold on. Okay, got that taken care of. So let's go ahead and get Laura's weapon. There we go. So now I got 2 ultimate weapons. Sweet! Let's see. Oh, I guess I already equipped them. Yeah. So they've already been equipped on my guys. So very good. So with that, everything that we could do here in town is done. So let's head on back to the old schoolhouse. And I figured, might as well talk to these guys. They do have some unique dialogue, and they're pretty important. And then we'll go into do the final dungeon. This turn of events may very well be the old schoolhouse's final trial. If that's the case, then the source of everything that's taken place until now should be waiting at the very bottom. There's no telling what will happen. Please take the utmost care while inside. Just remember, you've got permission to be in there till midnight on the dot. Make sure you're all back by then. As long as you understand, I'm not going to tell you off for being a little outspoken this time. You've all grown a lot since you first came to the academy, so whatever's in there, give it everything you've got. Will do, instructor. Don't do anything risky in there. George opened up the engineering building for you, so you better make sure you're totally ready before you go in. I think the academy shop might have some new equipment too. Promise me you'll make it back here safely, okay? Suddenly, as if from the heavens, a mysterious barrier surrounds the old schoolhouse. How exciting! Just what could have caused this, I wonder? May the goddess be with you all, and don't forget to tell me all about what you find in there. Hey, yeah. And we will go exploring the whole place next time on Let's Play Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. This has been David. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day.